Today I will be talking about the causes and effects CTE has on the brain. What is CTE? CTE is chronic traumatic encephalopathy and is a neurodegenerative disease resulting from repetitive trauma to the brain. It's found in many athletes and many military veterans. The causes that CTE has on the brain: mild traumatic brain injuries, also known as concussions, traumatic brain injuries, and repetitive trauma to the brain. The effects CTE has on the brain. People have a hard time thinking. They also have impulsive behaviors, short-term memory loss, emotional instability, and suicidal thoughts or behaviors. Here are some of the quotes I found about CTE. Players with CTE double the risk every 5.3 years in football, which means every 5.3 years, an NFL player runs into the risk of either getting CTE or running the risk of developing the symptoms of CTE. And another quote I found was an NFL veteran said, "I can't say I love football anymore." And here's some of the facts. Out of 112 players that were tested, 27 players were diagnosed with mild CTE. And also, another fact I have is CTE does take time to develop, which means at an early age you could get CTE, but it takes time to develop over time. And here are a list of players that have CTE: Iron Mike Webster, Terry Sash, Chris Henry, and Terry Long. These players all have CTE. And now I have my story about CTE. So I was in the 10th grade of high school, and we had a game. I was playing football, and I have a friend that played football with me, and we had a game that day. And we went to the game. We were playing around the second quarter. My friend, he tackled somebody really hard, hit his head on the ground. The coaches and the training staff did not check him, and we went back into the game. Around the third quarter, I could tell something was wrong. We'd run plays, and he'd not all the way be there. And then so after the fourth quarter, we went into the locker room. I was asking him, I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "You good?" I was like, "You kind of were slowing down out there. You good?" And he was like, "Bro, I don't remember." He told me, he's like, "I don't remember the fourth quarter." So instantly I looked at him. I was like, "Bro, you need to go to the training staff. You need to check if you have a concussion, because you never know." And I asked the training staff, what should I do to tell my friend to go get a concussion protocol? And she says, he needs to get in here now, because if he has a brain bleed, he will die. And they checked him for CTE, all that stuff, and it was good. Today I have told you about the causes and effects CTE has on the brain.